doing another random collective read for psychic development and try to help the group of collective people to be of service, because that's what we're here to do. We came here to help people. I'm having so much fun doing it, and I appreciate all the support and all the love. It's been really fun, and I hope that we can continue to help people. That's really our goal here. We do have a podcast called Spirit News that we're the host of. You can catch that on Spotify. That's where we teach about your non-physicalness. We do have a new episode out. It's called Sex and Energy, and Spirit teaches us what it looks like from their perspective, the act of sex, what it's for, what it's truly for, and how we've kind of gone a little awry in the whole idea of it. So very interesting stuff. If you want to get more into that, that's on Spotify. Here we do collective reads to develop my psychic intuition, my childhood psychic gift. And I do that through the help of my very own spirit team, the Guild of the Golden Triangle, which consists of 3 spirit guides, my guardian angel Mirabelle, Niche, who's from the future past, and Mantis, who will be our next up feature for one of my guides. I've already done Niche. You can look at that on Instagram or on TikTok. We do have a TikTok where we show you our ascension process from starting 3 years ago, or about 4 years ago now, where I started the very beginning of my shamanism that I am receiving through my spirit guides. So it shows the ascension up until now. We show you on TikTok the multiple various ways that Spirit has taught us to get through shadow work and integration and dark night of the soul and all that. I went through all that on my very own TikTok. You can look at that if that interests you. Here we're doing collective reads. So I found this on the floor when I first started. I had dropped one the last live reading, and then I found this on the floor when I first started. So it says, killing them will release the 13 kids they have trapped in their basement. I think that someone in this cult may possibly, or it doesn't have to be, maybe we'll catch a new energy. I can't seem to catch a break from it. It's always in my energy, so I don't complain. You know, Spirit clearly wants something that I can give to this group that they need. So whatever I can do to help. You know, I'm not here to judge. I've been through my own hard times, and I'm proof that you can make it out. You can really get through it. You know, you can check that out on TikTok. So killing them will release the 13 kids they have trapped in their basement. Well, starting with that card, let's do the guilty cards to elaborate, shall we? Okay, let's do it. Let me just shuffle these up a little bit. I'm so happy to be here with you. I am so grateful to have a platform where I can share my passion and what makes me happy. I couldn't be more grateful. I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy that I woke up today. I'm happy that I have beautiful children that make me so happy. I'm so proud of them. My little star babies. I can't wait to see them. And I'm so happy to be of service, to be able to have gone through hard times and gotten out of it, to be able to help you through my own experiences, how to gain your own wisdom and guidance from your very own spirit team, because everybody has their own spirit team. And they are meant for you to ask for guidance from them. If you can get to a level of self-love where you feel you're worthy enough to ask for help. I often feel and find that in these reads, these people don't realize that they have to heal some wounds in order for them to gain a little more self-awareness, a little more accountability, and a little more self-love for themselves. Because the way they feel about themselves is the exact way that they're projecting themselves out into the world and in their choices they make. So we have, killing them will release the 13 kids they have trapped in the basement. I'm reading my guilty cards. I got one. Trade plates at a restaurant with someone who didn't like their meal. Oh, so just a real nasty, conniving person. Someone who holds grudges. Someone who'd be mad at you because you didn't like your meal. You know, someone just really petty, basically. trades plates at a restaurant with someone who didn't like their meal. Oh, wait a second. I read that wrong. Oh, that's so weird. I wonder why I read it like that. I was thinking about how I saw like trading plates, like license plates, like on a car. Something about trading plates, but it reads like this: trade plates, like your dinner plate at a restaurant with someone who didn't like their meal. I would do that if they didn't like it. So, killing someone who would trade with someone who didn't like their meal will release 13 kids they have trapped in their basement? What the hell? Refrain from tipping on account of bad service. Refrain from tipping on account of bad service. They're guilty of this? Because these are the guilty cards. So someone who will not tip you, someone who, if you don't give them good service, they ain't gonna tip you. Someone who would, something about a restaurant, because I already have tipping, trade plates at a restaurant with someone who didn't like their meal. Lose their shirt at Mardi Gras. Lose their shirt at Mardi Gras. So someone who's quick to get naked when the alcohol hits them, you know, when that liquor splits them, they're quick to get. Oh, never mind. I was gonna rhyme it with naked, and then I realized it didn't rhyme, so I didn't say it. Let it all hang out at a nude beach. Yeah, this person's like will drop their clothes in a moment's second. I mean, why do they? I mean, can we talk about why they have a curse in front of small children? Something about a curse and children. And this says they have 13 kids trapped in their basement. Play the role of peacemaker in a conflict. Someone who's quick to take their clothes off, curses in front of small children, wouldn't tip you if you gave them bad service, and plays a role of peacemaker in a conflict. So pretends to be a peacemaker. Knows the lyrics to a Taylor Swift song by heart. So someone who loves Taylor Swift, fart and blame it on someone else. Skip washing their hands after using the bathroom. Someone who doesn't wash their hands in the bathroom. Forward an email chain letter. Okay. Let's do a picture. I got new ones. We'll do a picture. Can you please tell me more about why they have 13 kids trapped in their basement and how we could possibly help and get them out? There's some kind of businessman, predator, crocodile. I mean, I just asked why do they have 13 kids in their basement? It's because they're cooking them? Look, and the smoke coming out of the cauldron is green. So something funky about what they're cooking. Some kind of stew they're making. Look, they're cutting up carrots and vegetables and shit. Some kind of businessman. This crocodile is a predator, because crocodiles are predators, and they got a business tie on. Some kind of businessman that appears to be a peacemaker. They appear to be a peacemaker when in a conflict, but they are not peaceful. I think they're eating children. That's why they have. I can't make it up, you guys. It's right here. There's even an arrow. Look, this person has 13 children in their basement. Oh, madrón. Chicharrones. Let's do something about it. Something about an island. Something about an island. Or something by the water. It doesn't have to be an island. It can be a forest. Look, this looks like some kind of sound or light or something. And look, he's like covering his eyes like this. Like maybe someone's coming. An elephant. An elephant never forgets. The elephant has a jar. A jar. There's two birds watching. That could be spirit guides or heaven. What is this elephant about? They're coming to collect something? Maybe they're... Oh, God. It's like he's fixing his tie, like he's getting ready for, like someone's coming, you know, to like, he's like fixing himself up and like there's a light coming, like maybe a car's arriving, he's expecting someone. And maybe it's this person to come try this magical stew he has. It's some kind of like interview or something. Hey, isn't there a Democrat sign or something for an elephant or something? It's an elephant and a donkey or something. Something like that. This could be the government. This could be a government. Someone in the government that they have a date with. That's coming to try. Maybe that's a date. Maybe they cooked him some food for a date or something. Two butterflies as spirit guides or ancestors. So this person saw this person cooking babies and they had to close their eyes. They had to close their eyes? What? What's going on? Something about an elephant. That's it? Okay, so no more picture ones. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers. Let's keep the main focus that it's the children. Okay, let's figure out the children. So they're eating babies. They're in the forest or by a body of water. It doesn't have to be tropical, but there are palm trees and stuff. It doesn't have to be that. The crocodile is a businessman who's a predator, who's getting ready for some kind of meeting or interview. And the elephant has a jar insinuating that they're coming to try something or to collect something or to see if, I don't know, something. Let's see. Let's do, it's kind of a fun story. Okay, let's see if we can clarify. What's going on with this alligator? Why would you be a better detective than everyone here? I'm a better detective than anyone here, or this alligator's a detective. Why would you be a better detective than everyone here? Hmm. Maybe this detective is like new or something, or maybe this person who's who's making this stew isn't seasoned. He's new. He's a novice at whatever he's doing. And whatever you do, collective, you're better at it than them. Oh, you're better at it than everyone wherever you are. Whatever this person's trying to do, they're trying to like compete with you or something. Something like that. Um, what else? Oh, tell us about a time you tried to hide a mistake. Tell us about the time you tried to hide a mistake. When somebody saw me doing it. Oh, my face feels funny right now. Okay. So clearly someone made a mistake. Okay. But what about this elephant? Who's this person here? What on earth are they doing it? Something about you being better at whatever they're doing than them. But I don't know, you don't. Or something about, I don't know if this person's a detective or you're just a, I don't know. I don't know. If you could change your career path, what would your dream job be? I told you, this person's like interviewing for like their dream job or something. Someone in the elephant, I want to say government, because elephant kind of sounds like, it doesn't sound like government, but the way you say it, it's like phonetically sounds like it. Elephant government. Like I could put it in a rap really easily make it sound good. And they're all in gray, and they're a political animal. They don't have to be democratic, but it's definitely someone who works for the government. And it's some kind of interview. And the tusk is going up, or the trunk's going up. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of an erection or something. I know that's gross, but we're grown-ups here. Who would be braver at a haunted house? Who would be braver at a haunted house? Who would be braver at a haunted house? If you were to sell your soul, what would you want in return? So someone here had a career path job change, that an opportunity to do their dream job. Someone from the government approached them about a job, but it ended up an offer to sell their soul, and now it's like they're haunted by some choice they made or something that they saw or did, or because there's smoke in the background, so and he's covering his eyes. This person chose to cover their eyes about something that they saw or know about. Who would you rather have as your partner on The Amazing Race? If I were to choose a partner, I'd want it to be somebody I can trust, somebody who's my best friend, or somebody who's like family, like a cousin, or Well, even like a brother or sister, like somebody that I know well. So this person could be the crocodile's brother or cousin or someone close to them, best friend. Put it where it fits for your situation. Have you ever role played in the bedroom? So some kind of role playing, something sexual is going on here with a brother or with someone close to you or close to this crocodile. What item from your childhood do you wish you still owned? What item from your childhood do you wish you still owned? I used to have this Teddy Ruxpin. Do you remember Teddy Ruxpin? It was like the talking bear and his mouth moved and stuff. I would like pretend to kiss it and stuff because I was like, oh, I'll never know how to get my first kiss. So I pretend to kiss my Teddy Ruxpin. I ain't ashamed to admit it. It's called being a child. It's called self-discovery. Like, who cares, you guys? Stop caring about what people think so much. So what got you guys in this situation to begin with? Because you didn't want anyone to know all this weird stuff you were doing. Because someone found some magical book that's like reproduced. It's like you can find it at Costco. It's made by like Kirkland. Made by Kirkland. I'm sorry, it's not funny. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make light. Who spends more time thinking about oral sex? Yeah. What item from your childhood do you wish you still owned? Oral sex? Something about oral sex and a sibling. Whose taste in porn is dirtier? Yeah, there's some kind of weird distortion about sex, you guys. If you guys want to learn about energy and sex, when people have the generational curse of sexual abuse, this is how they act. This is what they do. They end up getting addicted to sex. They get lust attachments. They start believing that sex is a love language, which I'm not saying that it can't be, but it's not one that should be focused on so much, especially if you have a wound that's needs to be healed from sexual abuse, because it leads to spirit news, it says when a child gets introduced to sex too young, it totally shatters them because they just do not have the emotional capacity to understand and separate sex from love, especially when the adult is like, saying that is love to get them to do it. It's very confusing for a child. So they grow up needing sex all the time, addicted to sex, because that's how they seek validation, because that's how their parents or whoever taught them about needing validation outside of themselves, because they have wounds. It's called a generational curse. And the way you stop it is that you stop doing it. You stop doing the thing that was done to you. You choose to not do it. But it creates like an insatiable need to keep filling a hole because you're introduced to something too stimulating too soon that you don't know how to process it. So you're just always chasing that feeling because you think that's love. And it's like the only thing that makes you feel anything close to love, because there's so much things that have been done to get you out of love. So it's a really big wound. It's a big wound. I had the wound. I healed it. I healed it by not reproducing it, by looking at it and saying I wouldn't want anyone else to feel that way or make anyone else feel that way. I just wouldn't want that. It hurt me so bad that I would never want to make anyone else feel that way. But sometimes people go, oh, this happened to me, I need to make everyone feel this way because everyone needs to feel as bad as I do. So It's a choice, though. In the end, you can only do that for so long before you've projected so much of that onto so much of your life that it's just like seeping into everything, and in a bad way, in a bad way. So there's 13 kids in a basement somewhere, and it says killing them will release them. Well, I don't know which one. We have three characters out on. We have an elephant who works for the government. Hi, Broken by Love. Remember, you can't get broken. You can only bend because you're a shiny gem. You only bend. You don't break. There's a crocodile businessman who's a predator, and there's a red-headed man or boy. I'm not sure. That there's smoke in the background, and there's this smoke. It's two different colors smoke, so I guess it kind of looks the same. So maybe they saw this person. I asked why does this person have 13 kids in their basement, and they showed me this picture. So cooking them, and this person's got a jar from the government, so I think they're coming to try some. Like, I don't know, people. What else, Spirit? What else do you want us to know? What is the dirtiest message you've ever received, and how did you respond? Let's let's do these action cards for that. Spirit, please tell us about. Oh, I actually have. How funny, Spirit, come through. I actually have inbox and replies. Okay. Spirit speaks. Yes, come through, Spirit. Come through, Spirit. Come through. Love you, Spirit. What's the dirtiest message this someone received? Oh. Thanks a lot, Todd. You got us kicked out of laser tag again. Thanks a lot, Todd. You got us kicked out of laser tag again. And your response to that was... Your response to this was... Bill, I know we went to prom together in 91, but I'm married now and have 2 kids. That was your response. What the heck? What's the dirtiest message you've ever received, and how did you respond? Thanks a lot, Todd. You got us kicked out of laser tag again. Bill, I know we went to prom together in 91, but I'm married now and I have 2 kids. So someone... I don't know, this could go 2 ways, okay? I don't know if Spirit's trying to say, it says a story card. So that, to me, means made up. Someone made up a story about you, about sending a dirty message, the dirtiest message you've ever received from someone. And really it was, thanks a lot, Todd. You got us kicked out of laser tag again. So something you reprimanded someone for, something that, I don't know, maybe like a disagreement or something like that. But they lied and said instead that something about the dirtiest message. You sent them the dirtiest message ever or something. I just don't know when we, like, everyone's on a different journey, but when do we stop being children? When do we stop acting like my 4-year-old? This is something I gotta pull Mikey and I gotta pull my kids apart to when they're fighting over silly things like this, and I gotta teach them how to control their emotions, how to focus their emotions. Otherwise, you just the things that it's just silly. It's just such a waste of time and such a waste of energy to focus so much on being so negative all the time. Why would you lie about that? Because they went to prom with you in like 1991 or something, like a long time ago. Because they still want to be with you even though you're married and have 2 kids now. Like something you did in 91 or something. I know we went to prom together in 91, but I'm married now and I have 2 kids. So this person was jealous that you're married with 2 kids, so they lied and said that, something that was just a normal message. You actually probably reprimanded them. They spread a rumor about you and said and told this person, but what does this have to do with the 13 kids in the basement? Like that's what I want to know, Spirit. I'm sorry. Spirit tells me what I will know. Be patient, I hear, man. Be patient, be patient. Okay. Alright. I guess they're just building up a storyline. They need us to understand how it came to this, I guess. I guess if it's necessary. We have to. Tell me more. Thank you so much, Scott. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. A mother duck and her ducklings. A mother duck and her ducklings. Oh, shit. No. Okay, I'm just going to say it for the data, okay? I don't know for sure yet, but... So I think they have 13 kids in their basement because they're supposed to kill them, but they don't want to kill them. Because they're supposed to be eating them for some deal or job they did for the government, but they don't want to kill the kids because, I don't know, I guess maybe they do have them. I don't know, they don't want to. Or, I don't know. But instead, they've been cooking like animals and stuff and feeding it to people or to this government person instead of humans. That's what I'm getting, but let me draw more cards. A horrible 10-year-old influencer who makes way more money than you. Don't even tell me that a 10-year-old is involved in this somehow. Maybe that's this person? Maybe that's this person. A 10-year-old who's an influencer who I don't know if they're with this person or what, but I mean, this is a businessman. I don't know why he'd be making business deals with a 10-year-old. Maybe because he makes a lot of money as an influencer? I'm not judging, I'm asking myself, why? Why, Lord Jesus? Good Lord. Oh. This person who invented pop-up ads. The person who invented pop-up ads. So, that's funny. Yeah, everyone hates that guy. Everyone hates the guy who... Oh, look, my throat's getting... Oh my god, my throat's getting closed up. See, energy, you guys. People don't want me talking about this. Someone in here don't want me talking about it. They're like, shut your mouth. And then my energy went... Bleh. But that's all it does. When you protect yourself and your energy, it's like... I'll just drink some water, okay? So this person who invented Papa Bads, everyone hates that guy, right? Nobody likes the guy. Oh. Oh my god. So this guy, I think this crocodile guy is this business guy. This guy who's losing his hair, who's fat, who's some kind of business guy who doesn't feel worthy. He doesn't feel worthy, so he's doing something to maybe impress this person or something, or this could be I don't know, a 10-year-old. This could be a 10-year-old or a man. I don't know, but he's turning a blind eye to something that this guy is doing with cooking animals. He's supposed to be cooking humans, but he's cooking animals instead. And everyone hates him like the guy, like the person who invented pop-up ads. Spam mail could be very significant. I don't know why I want to say that, but like, like the text messages that pop up, or like the random phone calls, or the emails you get of like just random, like malware or whatever it's called. That could be significant. Yeah, so how come everybody hates this person? Why does everyone hate this person? A deadly bear with a human brain. Because he's just a big dummy and he could possibly... because he's unbalanced. Because he has to heal some wounds. Your best friend's significant other. Your best friend's significant other. Your best friend's significant other. So your best friend is in love with your significant other? What? What the hell? And your best friend's significant other. I don't know. It's weird. It's like, because the shirt says BFF. And so I'm feeling like the BFF is you, or maybe this is you. Oh, your best friend's in love with you? What? Or this, I just got confused. I don't know. Or this is or this crocodile is your best friend's significant other, who's also this guy. Someone who's balding, who has no teeth. He's fat. He could be fat, and he's just a sad man with no teeth, and he's bald. And he could possibly be a deadly bear with a human brain. Just a big dum-dum. And your best friend's significant other. But your best friend, see, this says BFF, and then they're looking at someone in the collective, or whoever this is. Like, they may be in love with you. An orphan with a heart of gold. Tomorrow's just a day away. Little Orphan Annie? Tomorrow's just a day away. Tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're only a day away. I'll love you tomorrow. It kind of feels like there's always tomorrow. I'll just put it off tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'll really tell him tomorrow. I'll really do it tomorrow. Someone who keeps putting something off. It's only a day away. I'll just wait till tomorrow. A music producer who wants to make the next big pop star. And then bitches come around like I don't know the words, but I ain't a doc. I'm a pop star, not a doctor, or something. Something about Drake significant. Um, I don't know. Is Drake a music producer? Um, Someone is, and they want to make the next big pop star. I hope they don't look like this. This looks like Marilyn Manson. And we all know what happened to Rachel Evan Wood. No thank you to that. Okay, let's learn from each other's mistakes. Let's not keep making them. Oh, Jesus, look what came out. A lone scout for a dangerous race of conquering aliens. Oh, shit, Spirit come through. What the hell? That spaceship is a great color of this elephant. What the heck did I just stumble onto? Who? The Kardashians? The Kardashians are a dangerous race of conquering aliens. Oh my god. What the hell? I don't think it like has to be literally the Kardashians. It could be, but I think it's a group of three women. Definitely a group of three women. Could possibly be like um, dancers or ladies of the night or have some kind of they're mad at you for some reason. I don't know why, but they all look angry. They don't look happy, but they're dressed real nice. They got their hair done and stuff. So maybe like someone who always has to have their makeup on, who's always got to have their clothes, but like very superficial, very superficial, very just the Kardashians to me, like, I feel like are insecure. They're very insecure, They have to get, like, boob implants, and they gotta get their noses done, and they gotta get their lip implants. They have to do all these things on the outside to feel pretty, right? And that's kind of what these girls feel like. And they're connected to some kind of music producer that wants you to make the next big pop star or something. What does this have to do with the 13 children in the freaking basement? I'm like, I need to know. I'm getting impatient. I think it's important. I mean, this could be past, present, or future. It could have already happened already. I don't know. Ross from Friends. Ross from Friends. What the hell is going on? Okay. Let's change cards. Let's do some categories. Spirit, please tell me what's going on with this cooking of the food and this alien invasion. And it doesn't have to literally be an alien invasion, but definitely some kind of thought form or some kind of infiltration of a belief system that's dangerous, has definitely infiltrated a group of people, like it's alien invasion. A could be significant, the letter A. Andy, Andrew, Alexandria, Alex, three-letter word. Three-letter word, all, ale, R, ants, animal. Didn't I say they're cooking animals? What's a three-letter word? Animal, ant. That's all I can think of. A movie. A movie. This could definitely be a movie. Collective, when this is over, when we find out the end, you need to write a book or something because it's scary. This is the scariest movie I have ever watched before. It is scary as hell, for sure. Three-letter word. Three-letter word. A movie, an animal. Starts with A. Huh. Alright, let's see. Spirit. What else? These ones, okay. A three-letter word. It's scary. How to arrange your workstation to avoid injuries. Position the computer monitor so it's slightly angled toward the dominant hand. Position the mouse so that when it is used, the arm will be as close to the body as possible. Position your chair so that feet are angled approximately 30 degrees from the floor. The toes should fully rest on the floor, but the heels should not. How to arrange your workstation to avoid injuries. How to look busier than you are. So someone was trying to position themselves in a way to have the dominant hand and the position over the mouse. So when it was used, the arms will be as close to the body as possible. To position the chair so it's above the floor, above them, the toes should fully, but to only keep their toes on the ground and not their whole foot. So they were trying to avoid doing injury to the children. So they used animals like mice, squirrels, birds, cats. They didn't mind doing that, but because they didn't want to kill the children, but they didn't want to reveal their position, so they kind of kept like toes on the ground with their heel in the air and hoped nobody would find out about it. Jesus. How to look busier than you are. Keep a well-groomed appearance, denoting stature and command. Okay, this is how they're like trying to fool everyone. Spend at least an hour cleaning your office at the end of each workday, so it looks like you're busy. Attach a headset in your phone. Pretend to be on a business call whenever someone passes by. Wow. But really what they're doing is capturing animals and cooking them and giving them to the government or something, because they made some kind of deal with the government to do it with kids, to kill kids. So they have about 13 in their basement that they can't let go of, but they don't want to hurt or something. What? How to survive breaking your heel on the way to work. Someone's going to break one of their bones or something. Find a newspaper and a hairband. Probably like something really arbitrary, like going to get their newspaper or something. One of these people who are part of this thing. Maybe the person, whoever breaks their leg is the one who has the 13 kids trapped in their basement. They're going to probably have their shoe off all the time. They're probably going to try to hide it. Yeah, find somewhere to sit and break the other heel off. Banging it against the sidewalk should work. They're going to make it look like some freak accident, so both of... Because I just said that one of their legs will be broken, they're going to break the other one, so it can counteract what I say or something. No, she said only one would break. but both of my legs broke, so they're gonna bang it across the sidewalk. That should work. Okay, you guys, whoever breaks something in the next, I don't know, whenever, from here on out, is the person who has 13 kids trapped in their basement. Oh, shit. That's my prophetic word. We'll see if it happens. Let a girl know. How to survive light deprivation in a windowless office. What's windowless? A basement. These kids are gonna suffer from are suffering from light deprivation. Place additional desk lamps and warm lights in front of you. Increase overhead fluorescent light sources. Wear dark sunglasses when outdoors during daylight hours. So someone's basement who may have had a lot of lighting in it, or overhead fluorescent lighting sources, or because they're keeping someone in their basement, so their basement's going to be different than other people's. How to respond when your boss cries out, "Oh, my hernia!" Have your boss sit cross-legged on the floor and breathe deeply into a paper bag. Have your boss lie flat on their back, drawing the knees up to the chest. Get ice or something cool to put on the inflamed area. My hernia. Something about their back or something. Have your boss stand up straight so they can keep moving. If possible, have them apply pressure to the inflamed area. So someone's going to break their arm, someone's going to break a bone, and then another person's going to have a hernia. Someone's going to have a really bad hernia. Or they could have possibly had one doing something in this situation. But I think it's going to happen to them. It could possibly be these two people. This businessman, your best friend, you're someone who's deadly with a deadly bear with a human brain. Someone who's possibly like a hacker or some tech person who has no teeth, who's bald and overweight. They all have connections to this, to 13 kids in a basement or something. So whoever gets these things that I guess I'm saying are the ones that you have to look for, that know information about where these kids are. So someone who's someone's boss is going to get a hernia. Or they had a hernia because they saw something that they shouldn't have seen, or because they did something they shouldn't have did. They better get the ice to cool it down, the inflamed area. Someone could have applied pressure to this person because they saw something they shouldn't have seen, maybe? How to deal with a coworker who is a kiss-up. Oh, when your boss cries out, "Oh, my hernia." So someone here is a kiss-ass to their boss who exploded their hernia when they saw something. Make it clear that you're more favored than the boss. If possible, also insinuate you do less work. Congratulate them on every achievement. Avoid this person during restructuring. Become as close to this person as you can stand. They will probably be a valuable ally if the going gets tough. So someone who was a kiss up to their boss and their boss got injured, possibly how to survive breaking your heel on the way to work. Oh. How to unclog the office toilet. Unravel a wire hanger and tie a towel to one end. Use this as a makeshift plunger to clear the clog. Turn off the water that fills the toilet by cranking the valve on the back. Continually flush while the tank is empty until the water clears. Flush every few minutes, putting hand soap in the bowl before each flush. So someone flushed something down the toilet that clogged the toilet up. It could possibly still be in the pipe or something. You'd have to like snake it out or something, or turn off the water that fills the tank. Oh, maybe it's in the toilet in the back of it. Something's in there. An unraveled wire hanger or something. Or something makeshift, because it's highlighted. It's highlighted. Something makeshift that to clear or clog is hanging or tied to a towel. Something tied to a towel that could be in the toilet tank. Something about a kiss up. Something was flushed down the toilet or put into the tank about a coworker who's a kiss up to the boss. It says congratulate him on every achievement, avoid this person during restructuring. They basically love bomb this person, but I don't know why it's significant to this. I don't know if this is their boss or they are a boss, or because these two people have suit and tie, like businessmen. So I don't know if they work together, if they're coworkers or something. But they all did something with the government that, in a group of 3 people who are like the Kardashians, just really superficial and insecure. And someone's gonna break their leg soon. Out of nowhere, just like kind of checking the mail, like for no reason, they're gonna break their leg. And then someone's going to get a hernia, possibly lying flat on their back without even doing anything. They're gonna get a hernia, really bad. Someone's toilet's gonna get clogged or something. Possibly needing to get repaired. How to survive a long haul as a truck driver. Use a cell phone. Install a sunroof in the truck and listen to books on tape. Install a sunroof in the truck. So someone installed something on the roof. Perhaps maybe like solar panels, or they could have possibly bought a new truck, like with like something about like buying new things all of a sudden, like having a surge of money. How to spot a shoplifter. Yeah, someone could have stole money, or part of this equation, people got money and people may have bought like big purchase items, like someone could have tried to write a book or something. Someone could have put solar panels on their roof, and someone could have bought a truck or something like that. Someone could have got a surround sound system, something like that. How to spot a shoplifter. Looking for someone wearing an overcoat, carrying shopping bags, or pushing a stroller. So someone's going shoplifting with a stroller, or using a stroller as some kind of disguise, and wearing an overcoat, a large overcoat, and carrying arbitrary shopping bags, but pushing a stroller. And whatever they stole, or maybe they, I don't know, whatever they stole, I feel like it's like big purchases though. So I don't know if that's just them cloaking themselves as if, they're just, I don't know. Okay, let me switch cards. How can we find these kids? What do we need to know about these children? Let me do some apples. Oh, Spirit, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you so much for giving us the messages. Dang. Confused, muddled, bewildered, perplexed. Spirit is confused as hell as to how this freaking got to this level, and nobody has come forward to tell who's the kids are trapped. Nobody cares what's going on. It's because it's complicated. It's not that complicated. It's save the kids. That's the only thing that we should be worried about. We shouldn't be worried about our ass because you weren't worried about it when you were doing it. When you were doing this and killing all the ducks and the cats in the neighborhood, and then you were eating it, God knows what, serving it to people and the government. Like, what is going on? Pit bulls, yeah. Several radio hosts we could mention. Any of several crossbreeds of bulldogs with terriers. Yeah, these people are confused, complicated, and are some pit bulls. They're vicious. Not that all pit bulls are vicious, but these ones are. Because they've been trained that way. They've become some weird, dark Australian outback. Beware of dangerous temperatures and strange animals and didgeridoos. I can't say it. Didgeridoos. Yeah. These people are doing some strange things for some change, and it's a weird thing. I don't know. It's definitely something I've never ever read before or witnessed. Sometimes I'm like, is this right? This is like literally a movie. But the cards don't lie, you guys. I'm not making it up. We're just reading the cards, just following the energy. So these people are animals, essentially. They're predators. They do something with a didgeridoo. They do something with cooking animals because they don't want to kill the kids, but they don't want to release the kids either because of something they did with the government. What did they do? It's becoming smelly. Whatever it is, it's becoming smelly. The Big Bang Theory, a cosmological theory for the origin of the universe, an explosive idea. There's going to be some kind of explosion. Some kind of explosion is going to happen. Why is an explosion going to happen, Spirit? Because they're flirting with death and they won't move forward. They're being untamed, savage, and ferocious because they can't stop thinking about themselves. And geishas, something about women trained in traditional singing, dancing, and entertaining. Of course, you would never recognize them without all that makeup. Yeah, it's this group of really insecure women that are like the Kardashians that wear a lot of makeup, possibly, very revealing clothing, just very insecure. They don't feel good enough about themselves to reveal who they really are, like on the inside. So they wear a lot of makeup and stuff. It's like they're confused, they're wild and savage and ferocious. They're brazen, saucy, forward. My first kiss, yeah, they're probably very promiscuous. Sparks were flying. Of course, that could have been the braces. They were introduced to sex at too young of an age. This whole group has been introduced to sex at too young of an age. Junk mail. Yeah, remember we had that guy who's the guy who invented spamware? Junk mail. I told you, contests, credit cards, applications, solicitations, and political ads. They're blowing up your emails and your phone with all kinds of spamware and stuff and junk mail because they have 13 kids trapped in their basement and they don't want anyone to know about it or something. I don't know. Something about a casino, slots and slots of fun. Sluts and slots of fun. So sluts and slots is what I'm getting. Sluts and slots, smooth. Yeah, real smooth. Yeah, smooth operators over here. So how can we get these kids released? Someone who's unhip, uncool, and dorky is gonna come save them. Someone who's reading a book. So many books, so little time. Someone the last reading we had someone who's been reading a book about magic. What's going on? A book that was mass produced that anyone could buy at a Costco. Nasty. Someone nasty, mean, inclement, and offensive. Someone who reads a lot of books. So whoever has the 13 kids in the basement is going to break their leg and get a hernia. That's what I have so far. Is there anyone else you want us to know about, Spirit? Elephants. And we have the elephant right here. What about elephants, Spirit? The largest living land mammal. The two species are Indian and African, not counting Dumbo. There are no American elephants. So this person from the government is not American. They're from India. They're from India or Africa. And they could be on the larger side. I'm not making fun. I'm just reading the cards. They could be, on the bigger side. Elizabeth Taylor. Someone named Elizabeth, who may be 32. American who wants to be an actor. Noted for her lush beauty, emotional performances, and multiple husbands. So someone named Elizabeth who has had multiple husbands and puts on a good emotional a performance. And she's a lush beauty. I don't know what that means, lush beauty. Like a lush? Oh, a lush. She's an alcoholic. She probably drinks a lot of wine or something. Electricity. They're repulsive or attractive force between two stationary bodies. No problem unless one of those bodies is yours. So this person hates you. This person hates you. I don't know why. But they're possibly not from America. Why do they hate the collective? Why do they hate the collective? Because you're psychic. They hate you because you're psychic? Oh, you guys. Anybody can be psychic, You just have to practice it. Everybody's born psychic. Everybody. I just at childhood had more, maybe because of my trauma, it left me more alone to be with my guides and stuff, so I had more experiences. But maybe other kids had distractions where they just didn't notice it. It doesn't mean that you're not psychic. If you want to be psychic, you can be psychic. You just have to focus on being psychic. But if you're going to focus on someone else being psychic, then what you're saying is, I'm not psychic, they are. And you're going to make them more psychic, and you're going to not be psychic because you're putting all your focus and energy on how much you hate that person. So you're literally reinforcing that they're psychic and making them more psychic. And then you're hating them for it when you just help them to be more psychic. You got to understand how energy works. You can't destroy energy. If you got to go to Spirit News and watch our latest episode, and we talk about sex and energy, and it is fascinating. You will learn a lot so you can understand your non-physicalness, because these people were projecting so much negativity and insecurities onto a psychic about being psychic that they created electricity that caused a momentum to make this person more psychic, because they believed so much that she's psychic and they hated it. So they became more psychic. I mean, I get it. Do you guys get it? Let's heal it, okay? Clearly, Spirit said the person who breaks their leg and the person who gets a hernia are the people who know where these children are. So we're going to wait and see what happens with that. Unless they decide to come forward and tell the truth, and then they won't break their leg or have a hernia before they have to say something. But once they do, once organic, it's going to happen organically. It's going to happen very organically. It's going to be like, you check in the newspaper, you're just lying down. 1:11 on the clock. So let's transmute it. We'll do some healing cards. Thank you so much, Spirit, for giving us the messages you want us to know. I am so honored to be of service, to be able to connect with you. It is my privilege and my honor, and I am so grateful for our relationship together, and I hope it never ends, because I love it so much. No? Okay. Oh, okay. You want me to do a Bible verse. All right, let's end it with the Bible. All right. Left or right? You have given me strength. You have given me the strength of a wild ox. You have poured rich oil upon me. My eyes look with glee on my wicked enemies. My ears shall hear what happens to my wicked foes. The just shall flourish like the palm tree, shall grow like a cedar of Lebanon. Planted in the house of the Lord, they shall flourish in the courts of our gods. They shall bear fruit even in old age. They will stay fresh and green to proclaim the Lord is just, my rock in whom where there is no wrong. God is a mighty king. It's Psalms 94. Verse 92 is the end of 92 and the beginning of 93. The Lord is king, robed with majesty. The Lord is robed, girded, and with might. The world will surely stand in place, never to be moved. Your throne stands firm. Oh, my eyes are going blurry. They don't want me to read this. Get out of here. My eyes are going blurry. Your throne stands firm from of old. You are from everlasting. The flood has raised up, Lord. The flood has raised up its roar. The flood has raised its pounding waves, more powerful than the roar of many waters, more powerful than the breakers of the sea. Powerful in the heavens is the Lord. Your decrees are firmly established. Holiness befits your house, Lord, all for the length of days. Prayer for the deliverance from the wicked. Lord, avenging God, shine forth. Rise up, O judge of the earth. Give the proud what they deserve. Oh, shit. How long, Lord, how long shall the wicked glory? Because they won't come forward. They keep waiting when they've done all this fuck shit, and nobody's taking responsibility. How long will they mouth haughty speeches? How long will they spread rumors? Go on boasting all the evildoers. How long will they keep on saying that they haven't done anything? They crush your people, Lord, torment your very own. They kill the widow and alien. It says alien in the Bible, you guys. The orphan they murder. They say the Lord does not see. They think that nobody's watching what they do, so they don't care. They don't understand that what's happening to them is spiritual. The God of Jacob takes no notice. Understand, you stupid people. You fools. When will you be wise? Does the one who shaped the ear not hear? The one who formed the eyes not see? Does the one who guides nations not rebuke? The one who teaches man not have knowledge? The Lord knows the plans of man. They are like a fleeting breath. He's saying he knows what you guys are doing. You think everything you do is not seen, but you keep doing the same things over and over again, and bad things keep happening to you. If bad things keep happening to you, you have to observe what you're doing that keeps bringing that to you. It's because you keep on projecting out negativity to one person, to a psychic, because you hate a psychic. It doesn't make any sense, and God's pissed about it. Clearly. Where was I? I don't know where I was, but my finger was here. Who will rise up for me against the wicked? Who will stand up for me against evildoers? If the Lord were not my help, I would long have been silent in my grave. If God didn't help you, collective, then you would be dead by now. If God didn't come down and help you. That's what this says. When I say, my foot is slipping, your mercy, Lord, holds me up. When cares increase within me, your comfort gives me joy. Can unjust judges be your allies? Those who create burdens by decree, those who conspire against the just and condemn the innocent to death. I'm going to end it there, guys. Love ya. Break a leg.